Sifting through my recipes here because I'm trying to figure out what to make for two events coming up. One is a date night, very excited, and the other is family just coming over to have some time before the holidays. But the problem is I don't have time to cook anything and I'm in charge of dessert. So what I'm thinking is if you're in the same situation, maybe we can make something together in under 10 minutes. What do you think? Welcome to Scamps Toffee's Kitchen, and let's do this thing. So first things first, if you want to make a quick dessert in under 10 minutes, you need to stop by the grocery store, grab a couple of packaged items that you can quickly open up and zhuzh up with maybe some local products, say Scamps Toffee Sauce or Scamps Bits. So I'm gonna pop over to the fridge here. I've got a couple of cheesecakes, one small and one large for family. The smaller one is for two people on my date night. We're doing a dessert at home. And the other one is going to be a larger one for a group of people. I've also grabbed some berries and some different items that could be really gorgeous on a platter to make it look like you cooked your own dessert, but really you just took 10 minutes. So be right back. Grocery store, anyone you want, doesn't matter. I popped by Giant Eagle, it's a local favorite here in Pennsylvania. But if you're tuning in from, say, Colorado, you might pop into Trader Joe's, California, Ralph's, it really doesn't matter. So let's start with date night first. What I have here for date night is just a small platter, just enough for two people. Maybe you have, I don't know, maybe you're vegan, maybe you're not. You can have whatever you want for dinner, but really everybody loves a good cheesecake after dinner, I guess, unless that is your dairy-free, so. Maybe not. I mean, you can get a vegan cheesecake. They have those, don't they? I'm sure they have to. Let's in another segment. That'll be Scamps Vegan. We'll do that maybe in a couple months. So these guys just come in these little packages. They're easy. Pop them open. When I say 10 minutes, guys, I really mean it. Open these guys just like this. I just like to, with clean hands, just pop them out. You know, just pop these little guys. Put them on the tray, one after the other. I'm having one person over for my date night. Maybe you're doing a double date. If you're doing a double date, then maybe you do 3 or 4 of these. If it's just 2 of you, maybe just do 2. My significant other is a big eater, so we're gonna do 4. No judgment zone. Maybe I'll have all 4 to myself, who knows? Or maybe let's just do 3, now that I'm looking at these. So this is the great thing about just popping into the grocery store and grabbing products, is you can really improv as you go instead of having to bake ahead and wasting food. So I'm gonna save this one in the freezer for later because I'm realizing now I only need 3. Perfect. Okay, so this is gonna go really quickly and you might say, holy cow, Kara, that dessert really did only take 10 minutes. Yeah, seriously. Come home from work, it's 5:30, your date night starts in an hour, you need to shower and get ready. This is all you need to do. Grab your Scamps Toffee sauce. Heat it up for 16 seconds in the microwave. Stir it around a little bit. Just like this, you're gonna drizzle it over. I would do zigzag patterns so that it makes it look really, really sexy on the plate. That's just me. If you wanna make it look like a homemade fabulous dessert, adding that kind of art can be a huge asset in the process. Like I mentioned here, guys, pop in your local grocery store and grab whatever ingredients you like. So I have wild raspberries here and I have fresh blueberries here. So what I'm gonna do is, because this is kind of a dainty and delicate dessert, I'm not gonna just toss them on the plate. It was so quick to put this together anyway, we have a little bit of time to finesse it. So I'm gonna just put a couple of blueberries on top of each little cheesecake, like it's a little cup, just cute, you know? Give it a little bit of extra flair. Just like this. These are big enough to fit about 4 or 5 blueberries. Your local cheesecake might be a little bit bigger, a little smaller. Just figure it out as you go. So you can see how this is starting to take shape as something that could be really gorgeous. Now with the raspberries, the star of the show is the cheesecake and the toffee sauce, of course. So for me, I'm not gonna wanna bog down this plate with a bunch of fruit. But what you do wanna do is just place it about in a way that says, hey, I'm here, but I'm not the star of the show. You know, now that I'm looking at this could actually be a great 4th of July dessert too. Next segment, another time. Give me 6 months, we'll be back to talk about that. So take your mint, and you're just gonna wanna delicately, again, the mint is not the star of the show. So you're gonna wanna just delicately take the leaves and you're gonna wanna place it around the plate in a pattern that feels right for you. You know, I'm not gonna judge your artistic skills there. Whatever feels right, that's what you're gonna wanna do. take a look here, right? And for me, now that we have this fruit down, I'm gonna wanna come back with that toffee sauce, and I'm gonna wanna give it another drizzle, because personally, nothing's better than a blueberry with toffee sauce on it. So, give it another zigzag, right? Just an easy one, not too much. Cheesecake's already sweet. Date night dessert in under 10 minutes. We have plated our mini cheesecakes. Just to refresh your minds, we've got berries, we've got mint, and we have got miniature cheesecakes from any grocery store you can find locally. Just to top it off and really make it a proper date night, I'm gonna pour a little bit of a nightcap for the side to accompany this dessert. Nothing says date night like Bailey's, especially when we're approaching the winter, getting into the colder months. Cozy up by the fire. Perfect. All right, so let's imagine date night's in 30 minutes. You need to hop in the shower. I just throw everything on a tray, take it over to the table by the couch, wherever you're sitting, put it down, light a candle, good to go. So, date night went great. It actually went so great that I totally blanked on making that dessert that I said I was gonna make for my family. So, we have even less time, like maybe 6 minutes and not 10. So we need to scramble. I have my raspberries, my blueberries, my mint, and my cheesecake from the grocery store. Let's get going. Any local grocery store should have a frozen cheesecake. Really doesn't matter which one you use as long as you like the brand. This one, got it home, opened it up. It asked me to actually leave it in the refrigerator for an hour before serving. I did 30 minutes, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take 3 ingredients from the grocery store and 2 ingredients from our local toffee shop, Scamps Toffee, and I'm gonna make this fabulous. Right now, you can see it looks like a grocery store cheesecake, but in a few minutes it will not look like that. So what you're gonna wanna do is take all the paper off of this. We're trying to create the illusion of, hey, I am a full-time mother, full-time wife, have a full-time job, and I also am a full-time chef. So that's the illusion we're trying to create here. Now, it might not be an illusion that you're used to creating, but I'm gonna help you do that because all of us need a break now and then, and the grocery store can be our best friend. So get this paper out of here. All right, arrange this cheesecake here. I mean, however you want it. If you want to be artistic with it, you can do that. I'm gonna move it a little bit closer just so when I drip the toffee sauce on it, it gets on every single piece. All right, perfect. First things first, toffee sauce. I've warmed this up in the microwave for 16 seconds. You want to take the lid off. We have these metal lids on top of our jars. That's not great for the microwave, so take that off. Get a nice big spoonful and just gorgeous. Just drizzle it over that cheesecake, creating a nice pattern. You know what? Let's go in twice. Why not? Let's go in the opposite direction. Lovely. See, you could really, if you're really in a crunch for time, let's say you get home and you literally have 5 minutes, you could stop right here. All you really need is toffee sauce. But if you have a couple extra minutes and you wanna make it special, even more special, let's keep going. So I'm gonna take my bits here. Scamps Toffee bits is just basically crushed up pieces of toffee. And I'm gonna drizzle that over just the center because I want this to look really, really elegant. You know, again, family's coming over, you got your mother-in-law coming over, you got your grandma coming over, you're trying to impress. This to me says, hey, I took 3.5 hours baking a cheesecake. So next up, like I said earlier, we grabbed some fresh berries from the grocery store. Easy, produce section, pop those guys open. And I like blueberries and raspberries. You can do blackberries, you can do pears, you can do figs, you can do apples, you can do whatever you want. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually not gonna put these directly on the cheesecake. I'm gonna actually drizzle them around the cheesecake. That just feels right for me, but whatever feels right for you, go ahead and do that. The point is, it's a little bit of an artistic vibe that we're kind of giving here. So raspberries interspersed with the blueberries, great. Again, I'm getting 4th of July vibes here, I don't know. Is that just me? Perfect on the berries. Let's do some mint. Not too much, just enough to say, hey, this is bougie. We've all been there. I'm just taking a little sprig, just like this, of fresh mint. I'm gonna put it right in the center. Now, for me, My family, they like fresh fruit the way it is, but you might be in a family where you guys love sweetness of any kind. What I would do is I would take this toffee sauce and I would just drizzle it around the berries on the edge. That could be right for you. Right, so we're ready for the in-laws to come over. We're ready to have a party. We've got someone bringing dessert, that's me. We've got someone bringing an entree. We've got someone bringing an appetizer. It's covered, we're ready to pop in the shower, under 5 minutes.